This was a very risky idea, I think, to take this program in by doing the segment last week, which I think was like an extremely thought-provoking segment, and then how you get things on course, because Lance Storm really did not like that promo segment last week for the reason that you have introduced such a sympathetic element to the MJF character that I'm supposed to hate, and hearing like this guy being ridiculed for his religion, I will not boo somebody like that. I just will not, now that you have introduced that. And that's what they had to balance that with tonight, to get him back to a position where you want to see this guy violently beaten on Sunday night. I think this was very risky to present this on paper, and to execute it. It was a risk.
It is absolutely a risk in professional wrestling, when I think for the most part we're used to very black and white characters. We're used to, hey, boo this guy, cheer this guy, and that's it. But I think in so much of our modern media and modern storytelling, we love our shades of gray. We love, I mean, talking about Marvel, like all the best Marvel villains these days are people who you can actually sympathize with, but you just disagree with their methods. And I think that's the level of villain that MJF has ascended to. He, for the most part, I think throughout most of his AEW run, was very much a black and white type of villain that you absolutely hate. But last week gave you his origin backstory. I mean, that was his, Joker film, where you understood why he is the way that he is. But we could still disagree and dislike his way of going about it. And I thought Punk brilliantly kind of like, showcased it here. The same thing happened to him when Steve Austin left, yet Punk did not blame Steve Austin and did not turn to evil, even though he did pour alcohol down somebody's throat. And regardless of that, he's better for it now, and he's saying that MJF doesn't need to turn down that way either. So I don't think it hurt. I think it only accentuated the interest in this program.